So today's video is going to be a very simple one because basically I just told you guys which brushes I have that I feel that you should buy if you are thinking of buying brushes. So I just show you my brushes. I only have one set of brushes because the brushes that I have is 100% I use for people who I need to make up. I don't really use it on myself because I want to save cost, right? So I can't be having two sets of brushes just to because I don't really use brushes. I really use like for blending, and I just use it for eyebrows and stuff. So I'll just show you guys lah, and hopefully it'll help you lah. Okay, I'm just taking two glasses pengada punya decoration. I know, so like I don't really need this. Okay, two like this. A lot of brushes of mine dah hilang as usual. Things get lost. I'm just gonna put it this right side here, and I have a few here which just lie around in sad cases, and the rest too don't bother lah. I'm not going to show all that's in here. I'm just going to pick the ones that memang berbaloi to spend. So it's up to you. The brushes I have is not all MAC because it's ridiculous, because MAC is so expensive. Sekejap, I check my hair macam tak benda. I look like a crazy person. Macam nenek. So okay, the first brush is the famous angle brush. The angle brush is actually like a brush that's angled. I don't think so I should really explain like how does it look like or what's the function 100%. It's about, at the end of the day, you don't really have to use it for a particular function, sebab most of the brushes pun I tak guna like based on what the label says ke or what people say, because they depending kan on you punya own like what's that called, comfort. No, I guess so, like what you're comfortable using the brushes for. So this brush, angle brush, I have two functions for it. I only have one, so kalau ni hilang memang goodbye. And this is the brush that I already used it from my makeup school, so if it's gone I will cry for a year at least, because the angle brush that I like is keras. It's not the because MAC I pernah beli. MAC is the one that is like synthetic. Somehow it doesn't pick up product best. This one kalau dia tebal, the brush is a bit tebal and it's a bit thicker, which I don't advise if this one is thick and thick and what do you call this? Thick and tebal. What the hell? Thick and tebal. It's the same thing. Thick, you shouldn't think that it will make a precise line, because the MAC ones, I forgot the number, memang tak hafal. It's actually the one that you can do like liquid liner with. But I don't use this for liquid liner sebab tak dapat kot. So more eyebrows lah. So if you see my previous video, I memang use this for eyebrows, and then also to blend black eyeshadow on my cat eye, which I've also shown lah, to cover line any mistakes that you've made. So the next brush is actually a pencil brush, which is it points out like this. So as you can see, I didn't clean it because I'm a pemalas, because I only use it on myself. I know I should clean it, tapi I just don't. So anyway, I like this brush because once you dah blend the black eyeshadow on your eyeliner, you just need this brush to just blend it more, and actually it makes a lot of difference kalau you take time to blend. You don't have to take like 5 hours to blend. It actually takes half a second. Meaning you want to make sure blending ni it's a technique, but nobody, like people will know the difference between professional makeup dengan you buat sendiri, or you don't know anything. So for me, my experience and what I've noticed, the one that makes a difference, I know it's kind of cliche, some of you yang dah tahu, you mesti macam duh, it's actually good blending skills lah. So smoky eyes semua, actually it takes a lot of blending skills, but it's okay lah if you don't know how to do, just practice, because memang benda tu not everybody can do kan, buat macam mana. So it's a pencil brush is a good brush, especially for Asian eyes, sebab mata kita orang, we don't have sockets, our eyes not big. My eyes might be big, it might be like wide and but it's just this, I don't have lid space though, so yeah, macam monolid lah, like Asian biasa lah, Asian kan. So next brush is the MAC 224. Specifically this kind of blending brush I suka. The MAC 224 dia macam softer sikit. If you want to buy cheaper ones, which I already bought, which is also the same blending brush, which is a little bit more dense. I'm not going to use all these terms. Dia macam more tebal. Dia tebal more hair. This one has less hair and it's more macam bendable. So dia macam the movement to blend is really lagi radius lagi besar. This one you might make mistakes and you might dia tebal sikit. This one I bought RM25 dekat Curve punya market. I have no idea where the shop went, but I know I mentioned this before in 100 years ago punya video that there was a brush shop in Sungai Wang and they have like so many brushes. I would want to go back to there again, but I have no time. Actually I have time, but I forgot. I'm supposed to buy brushes. I nak beli extra for backup because so far my brushes dia tak cabut lagi. So the hair is still there. So there's two kind of brushes lah. So the one that has like more hair, because benda ni is good to blend any, like what I said, it's not blending, right? To make it like more hazy, nampak macam professional sikit. So these brushes are your best friend. Another kind of blending brush which everybody had, I think maybe the whole population of YouTubers, yang beauty YouTubers, they will have like the blending brush. As you can see, it's so clean. I didn't clean it yet. So anyway, this brush is also a blending brush. So they have like same function, tapi this is more nipis. So the more precise blending That means like if you really want to blend the black eyeshadow, you don't want it to go above up, you use this one. If you're blending a lighter shadow, light brown, dark brown, you need a bigger brush so that everything's more, dia macam fade off. Dia macam you kena gradient. So that's like the ultimate blending skill lah. Is that it has to go like it fades off to nothing. Which also you pernah dengar, I'm sure that you have to make sure that your brushes are clean before you blend, because if you have product there, if you have eyeshadow kat situ, you're gonna be like, kenapa tak blend Yeah, because there's still product there. So moving on with the brushes live of first world problems. The brush that I would really suggest and for you guys to spend a little bit of money, tapi bukan mahal pun macam MAC, is actually the Real Technique brushes. They're synthetic, meaning they're made of plastic. They're not bulu kambing, bulu whatever. So it's really good lah, because senang nak bersih. And it doesn't cabut, because you kalau beli 217 MAC, it will cabut like crazy. And the bulu, if you tak jaga, like with shampoo you wash it and everything, yeah, it'll look weird. Like hair lah, it's like our hair. If you don't take care of it, it's gonna look like shit. So synthetic brushes, the shape will still maintain. This is the buffing brush. I've been using this brush for so long, since they keluar this product. I cari kat UK, dia tak sampai kat sini lagi. So that's why I macam gila, I went crazy because it was Pixie Wu, my favorite YouTubers in the world. So I bought this, and yeah, I love it so much because it's dual function. Got bulu everywhere. It's number one, you can use it for foundation, liquid foundation, cream foundation, any foundation, Bare Minerals foundation, which is beautiful punya application. I cannot remember best gila. Secondly, I use it to apply my blusher because it makes my blusher last longer, because you're actually pressing product. So I have two of this, so that's how I love it. Takut satu hilang, so I decided back out. So I really push the product there. So like seriously guys, it will last longer. Like you cuba try if you have money, ada time ke, or couple of months time, kalau you macam okay, I want to buy something, this buffing brush memang berbaloi your money. And memang get the job done fast, especially for liquid foundation. On the brights, everything, I go to this one. Okay, I use this for putting on, and it just gives an airbrush feel. Airbrush meaning that spray thing lah, but it's just a term, so don't worry. It's just a term people say it's flawless lah. It's like really flawless application. Tapi yeah, it's like working the product in the skin. So when you're like, because when you have this kind of brushes, the foundation ones, you tend to put a lot of product, number one, and it doesn't really blend into the skin because it's a flat surface. So when you're like that, memang kat situ lah, like you have to, it's more blending power. Ni satu kerja. So love the Real Techniques buffing brushes. I'll cry for maybe another 10 years if they don't have this anymore. Okay, another brush is powder brushes. Okay, when I mean like powder brushes ini is of course when you put loose powder, right? When you put loose powder, when you put like, yeah, basically loose powder or blusher lah. Okay, you don't have to use this for powder je, you can use it for both. So it's very subjective, you can do anything you want. There's no rule about brushes. So both of these brushes I use it for powdering, meaning finish, dah letak, dah settle the foundation, and then of course I take loose powder ke compact powder ke, swivel around and then making sure that the oil tak keluar. Yeah, I only do this for clients, I do this myself because you can see my get ready video semua I use compact powders because I'm always late. So this is good. Real Techniques, and this is comes in the set. Dia macam, you know, one of those brushes yang tak ada brand, you know, you can just get it. Yeah, I'm gonna try really find out one day where the hell is that Sungai Wang shop. Kalau any of you been there recently ke, I think like level 2 in the shop memang jual eyelashes and brushes. If you guys have any tips, where should I buy cheap brushes, non-MAC ones, non-branded ones, or from China, but good ones, just let me know. I want to go and I'm gonna like tear that shop down. It's the Real Techniques. I think it's a professional foundation, ex-professional expert face brush. So again, it's to apply cream, any foundation. I use it for that. And apa tu, you can put liquid blusher also if you want, because it's more, dia macam shape dia macam more kecil, macam dense, and yeah. And usually after I put this, I go and like, you know, put foundation on people's face. I put this first. This is the applicator for me. Saja ngada banyak benda nak buat kan. So you put macam foundation, and this is the blender lah. For me, because I had to do that sebab I rasa macam distribution of products macam lagi rata and lagi cantik lah. Okay, another kind of brush that maybe you should have to apply eyeshadow, it should be one of these flat brushes where it just, you pack on product on your mata lid, on your eyelid. So benda ni very, again, you don't really have need to, because if you already have the 217 kind of brush, this one pun you put eyeshadow cukup, so you don't need a lot of brushes. So, and sometimes, you know, you can always put the eyeshadow with your fingers bagi I. If you're not really into macam proper blending ke apa, yeah, you don't need a lot of product. You don't need a lot of this kind of brushes. I just have a few. Actually, I tak ada banyak. I don't have a lot of brushes one. People, when I tell people I'm like a makeup artist, they be like, oh, Bisti, you already like a lot of brushes. I'm like, no, I only have one set and I don't even use it for myself. I use it on people. Okay, last one. Is of course the eyeliner brushes. So if you guys are gonna any, what do you call this, gel liner kan, you will need this kind of brush lah, precise one. The one I have is MAC 209. I seriously don't really like love it, macam biasa je, but it gets the job done lah. But so far I tak dapat cari a good one. So anybody can suggest any good gel liner punya applicator, let me know please, because yeah, it makes me do work slower with this. So I want something more macam kerak. I tak suka lembut sangat. Why I suka 209 sebab dia macam more banyak bulu yeah, banyak hair, and then dia macam, you know, when you apply it, macam keras sikit. But it's just that it's not, dia macam tak, okay, I'm just gonna show you. I don't know whether you can focus. It's not really macam kecil, if you know what I mean, the diameter of the brush. So yeah guys, okay, I think that's it lah. I don't want to say so much because at the end of the day, all of us are on a budget. You don't really have to, you know, buy the whole brush set. Or if you're not save cost, a lot of online shops have brush sets. Brands, I cannot tell you which one is good because not all brands are good. Like I can tell you straight up that MAC punya product, not all is good, but they have the best ones. And yeah, they really have the best brushes. And second maybe is the famous Sigma lah, but I don't even have one because mahal, I cannot afford. I mean, because the thing is you have to postage semua kan. why can't I just like open a shop or in Sephora, make my life easier? Yeah. So that's all my info about brushes. It might be updated time to time, but for 3 years in my life, after I came back from Melbourne, being a makeup artist, freelance makeup artist, memang that's what I've been using. And no complaints pun, because at the end of the day, if you're just doing it on yourself, fingers are always nice. Foundation bagi I put with fingers, sebab it warms up the product. So macam if you use brushes kan macam dia serap a lot of product, and then you're wasting, and then you put too much. So macam with your fingers you can control, because human beings, we're the best. Just to update what I'm wearing here, it's actually a top from H&M. Dia macam what do you call this? It's not short sleeve pun. I'm very bad at explaining stuff. Cardigan from God knows who. I have no idea. I think I got it from Bangkok, yang macam flea market yang tak mana. Tapi surprisingly benda ni last long. Okay, it's been years, and somehow the fit still there. Dia tak stretch. Amazing. You can find all this thing at this pasar. Yeah, never underestimate all the pasar-pasar cikai kat tepi jalan, because you never know what you'll find. Yeah. Oh yeah, be good if you guys can tell me where to go the best bundles and flea markets. Sebab I don't buy expensive clothes, tapi I tak nak beli clothes yang macam kutu semua kan. So yeah, clothes that are good lah, you can suggest me. Not bazaars lah, this is like really inside KL yang macam kat Ampang punya bundle stuff. Yeah, I really need to cut costs on fashion stuff, sebab keep on changing kan. You're always going back to the same things, the staple things that what you always used to wear. So new stuff you're like once in a while you use it, so macam biar bazir lah. So I need something that's cut cost, even though it's used, tapi tak apa, boleh hantar lobby or boleh basuh sendiri kan. So tu je lah. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I hope this has been very useful for you guys. Any questions, just ask me on my Instagram, Jules Makeup, or you can ask me down at the comment box below. For me, Instagram is cepat, but I do check that more. If only YouTube has a notification, maybe I do. Yeah, so itulah I'm constantly checking my Instagram and makeup tu. Like bosan-bosan kat sikit login, like what should I upload next? So tu je lah guys. Thanks again, and hope you guys had a great day or have a great day. Bye.